Get some people in here. We're going to play some
I was waiting for the song.
Yeah, we don't have anybody on yet. As soon as oh, there we go. We have 3. Let's play the song. Good morning, everybody. Share this out while the music's playing. Oh, sounds off. I should blast it and wake Karen up. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Christopher.
Hello, Christina. Namaste. Good morning.
Let's play. Let's play today.
Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for finding us. I see 10. Help us share it. If everybody shares, that's 10 shares.
Morning, Deirdre.
It's a beautiful day. Do you like that song, Pranchetta? That's our new theme song.
Good morning, Hope. Hope lives in London.
Yes, she does. I love my Hope. Okay. It's a beautiful day. Another one. I say this every day when I get up. What a beautiful day. And I tell you, I had a hard time getting up this morning, but then the song kept going through my head and I'm going, oh my gosh, it's time for our beautiful family. Thank you for sharing, Deirdre and Hope. Thank you all. Good morning. Good morning. Who don't we have in? Let's call them in here. Jennifer. Jennifer, how is South Florida? I hope the weather's good.
Good morning, Jennifer.
They've had extraordinary cold weather in Florida this year.
Oh, boy.
Not fun at all. Okay, Zena now has that as his Alexa wake-up song. Oh my gosh, Hope. That makes me so happy. Zena is her son. I'm glad he likes that song. I love it. Just love it. So cheers, everyone. We tried to find butterflies yesterday, but they're not here yet. They haven't arrived, is what we were told.
Yeah, there's a monarch. They call it the Monarch Grove Preserve.
Preserve.
And there's a couple of them, or no, 3 of them along the coast. In California, there's one in Santa Barbara, one in Pismo, and the one in Los Osos is the one that we went to yesterday. And there's a grove of eucalyptus trees and walking trail.
It's beautiful. I did take some pictures there.
Okay.
So I apologize. I haven't shared any pictures yet. I was so tired last night. We had a very full day, but so worth it. Oh my goodness. I didn't even journal. I was like, I'm just so tired. Took a shower and went to bed. But yeah, that's definitely a day that will have to be written up, and all of the beauty. And y'all remember yesterday the card I drew was walking in beauty? That was us all day long, all day, everywhere we went. I don't even know how many times we stopped going up the coast to just look.
Uh-huh. Oh, you have to post that picture of the rock that was the shape of a hand.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm going to dim this a little bit. It's a little bright this morning. Not quite ready for all that bright.
And the fog clearing.
Oh, we had a miracle. You're going to see in the pictures how thick the fog was out over the water. So we were driving up Pacific Coast Highway. I get it. Well, she drove. I was riding on Pacific Coast Highway, and the fog was so thick. And we're all saying, we wish we could see it. We wish we could see the water. She parked, we got out of the car, and the fog was gone. It was a complete miracle. It really was. I mean, if you could have seen how thick it was, you couldn't even see the water. You wouldn't
The rock out in the water.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know there was water out there with all the fog. And then it was just gone, just lifted. Yeah, it was beautiful. Morning, TJ. Glad you're here. Good morning, Becky.
Grace Isis. Good
Grace
morning.
Isis, where is she? There you are. And Stacy. Hi, Stacy. I hope you're having a good day, honey. Stacy's going to be my guest on Gratitude Happy Hour this week. Yeah, we're going to talk about her new cooking show and miracles and whatever else comes up. Stacy and I, we always have a good conversation together.
Hi, Tammy.
Where's she? Tammy Fisk, there you are. Hello. And Becky says it sounds amazing. It really is. It's one of the most beautiful parts of the world. If you can ever get up here and see all that beauty from the Pacific. I love my Atlantic Ocean. That's my heartthrob. I love it. Mm-hmm. But this is just beautiful out here with the mountains and just all the critters. I know some of you saw the short live that I did yesterday with the elephant seals. They're just amazing. And Rosalind can sound just like them.
They sound like old wailing ladies. Like, exactly just like that.
I know. It was so much fun.
Good morning, TJ.
Sally's here. Morning, Sally De La Rosa.
Hi, Sally.
Today's your Friday. I hope it's a good day for you, honey. And Sally always does a show on Sundays, on Sunday afternoon. I believe it's at 2:30, Sally?
Yes. Yeah.
So we always look forward to your show. It's going to be a busy day.
2:30 Eastern.
Enlightened World Network. We have silent meditation this morning with Dr. Ruth Anderson and myself. We'll be on at 11 Eastern. And Jennifer, you're off today. Good. I'm so glad you can spend the morning with us here at Morning Cuppa. And Sally said yes at 2:30. Awesome. Oh, so many things to be grateful for. What do we have on 14? Let's do the heart brain and get our heart and our brain to talking. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jennifer took a vacation day.
Oh, cool. Sometimes we need those.
We do. We just need to chillax. All right. So let's focus on the breath, bringing it into the heart. And when you touch your heart, that's where your focus goes. And then breathe in slowly. And on your next breath, add in gratitude, love, joy, something that makes you feel really good. Let's get some good vibes going on. Do that for another minute, and then we'll add in some gratitude and affirmations. So while you're still keeping your focus going, just think about our I am statement. What are you saying to yourself today? I am worthy.
I am mindful.
I am joyful.
I am aware.
I am a spark of the divine.
I am peace.
I am enough.
I am worthy.
I am beautiful.
I am whole.
And let's see what everybody else's I am is today. What is your I am?
I am off today.
And I heard that we should edify our Jennifer today. Let's send Jennifer some extra love today. Jennifer, thank you for being here. Stacy, I am worthy. I'm going to live in my power. I love that. Keep telling yourself that all day long, whatever your I am is. Oh my gosh. Deirdre, I am going to go back and write down all of these that you share each morning. Deirdre says, I am a leaf hanging from a branch, grounded from the tree of life.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to these and write those down from you and just put them in a collection because you're absolutely so beautiful with that.
Robert says, I am productive and proactive.
I love it. Good morning, Andrea. Andrea is grateful.
Sally says, I am this amazing spark within the universe, dazzling and brilliant, just as I am.
Absolutely.
Jennifer's grateful.
Okay, Did I miss something with TJ?
Hope says, I am open to be surprised and delighted, and so it is.
And so it is. Awesome. I love your I am statements. As you go through your day, just continue to give some affirmations. Those self-affirmations are so powerful. Anytime you start feeling that you're giving your power away, if you have a thought of somebody made you mad, or you're feeling down, or whatever, you're not feeling the joy, go back into the self-affirmations and just breathe in love, breathe out love. I love that. And teaches us, I am loved and blessed. And I know I missed some comments because Stacy is being laughed with. So I'm not sure what I missed. And good morning on Periscope.
Grace Isis, you are loved.
Yes, she is. Okay, so what did we miss? Oh, Stacy says, can't wait. This week will be spent preparing for my surgery, but the angels are guiding me. Yes, they are. And TJ sent hugs to us. Thank you. And butterflies were the features in my E squared experiment yesterday. Thanks for Teri. Yeah, I love E squared. I love that. And maybe time to revisit that book again. I love doing the experiments. Okay, I think I got all those comments.
They said we saw some people that looked like locals that were walking their poodles. And we thought, oh, let's ask them, because we were just looking up in the trees, trying to find them. And we said, oh, they're not here right now. They'll be back in March. So
Yeah.
there's just a cloud of them.
I know, and I'm not going to be here in March. I'll hopefully be in Mount Shasta in March. Okay, so I'm going to put who our edification person is. Everybody can start sending Jennifer some extra love today. Jen is so special and so dear to me. And Jennifer, I remember the last time I saw you, you and your husband Micah took me out for lunch, and thank you. It was one of my farewell lunches as I was leaving Florida. I had so many people that I got to see before I left, so many of my friends. Deirdre, it's snowing again. I heard that you all are getting like 6 to 9 more inches of snow today. Wow, yeah, Charlie had told us that last night, that it was coming in. Where's our Charlie? Let's wake our peas up. Where's everybody? And who are we missing? Charlie and Erica. Who else is not here this morning? Call them in. Linda Lemieux. Let's wake her up. She hasn't been on here in a couple of days. I know she had some stuff going on medically, and she just had some.
Good morning, Kathy.
Is that Kathy here? Oh, good. Hi, Kathy. Linda just had some dental work done. I know she's had a lot going on, but let's wake her up and get her in here. Oh, there's our Christina. Christina sending loving support to both Stacy and Kathy. So, Kathy, what's going on with you, honey? I missed her when she came in. Very rough start. Oh, Kathy, did you get to hear the song? Do I need to play the song again?
TJ wants to lift up Kathy and Stacy.
Yeah, we're sending them love. Jennifer is our edification person today. Let's send Jennifer extra love and light. And Linda is here. Good morning, Linda. And Joanne Castillo, another South Floridian. Hello, hello. And there we go. Christina sending you some love, Jen. And Robert says, yes, please play the song again. All right, we'll play the song one more time while Rosalind pulls us a card to focus on today. And while I'm playing the song, think about our empowering question while the song is playing. Am I focusing more on what my life looks like than what it feels like? Think about that while the song plays. And those of you that need that uplifting, positive energy, Kathy, here it goes. Sing along with it. You all are getting to know the words now. And lifting you up too, Stacy. Absolutely. Listen to the song. Value. It's a beautiful day.
Each person decides what is of value to them.
Yeah, the card is value.
Value is the perception. Value is in the eye of the beholder. Value is communication. Everything is of some value, and that value, that rate, that cost is always arbitrary. There is no supply and demand. There is no better or worse. There is no good or bad. Each person decides what is value to them. Why does this matter to you? Does it matter to you? There are many ways value is communicated. We understand that in the end, you're not responsible nor in control of how others feel. You can create the best possible environment so that the people you work with enjoy the energy you put forth in the world, but you cannot ever control that outcome.
Can't control anything about anybody else, can we?
So some guidance in the navigate section says, make a list of 5 of your values. Ask 3 friends or colleagues to do the same. Notice without judgment what you consider as values compared with what others believe are values. Are they the same? Are they different? Meditate while repeating this mantra. Today, I choose to see my value in the world.
Ooh, that's a great one. Today, I choose to see my value in the world. Can you all type that in? Type it in so you'll remember it. The more of our senses that we use when we're hearing something or focusing on something, the more it's going to really soak in. So type it in. Today, I choose to see my value in the world. I love that. What a great, positive, uplifting card this morning. That was like the perfect card for us to really, it's all about that self-love and self-care. When we're doing those affirmations, when we're listening to our higher self, that's when we see our value. That's when we see that we are beautiful. We are amazing. All of those I am statements that came out earlier, When we focus on that, we see us as we truly are, not how the world tells us we are. Use the mirror that reflects back to you, your beauty, not the mirror of other people. That's where we get into people pleasing, when we use other people as our mirror and we see criticism and judgment and attitudes. It's all about looking inside, letting your higher self guide who you are. I love it. Thank you all for typing that in. Take that in today. If you want to write it down so you'll remember it. But really choose to see your value in the world, because you're amazing, every one of you. And Stacy, I loved your comment. If we lift you up any higher, you're just going to keep floating up, aren't you? But you have to come back down, because you got to be on the show with me on Tuesday. Robert said, great card. Yes. Christina was dancing already, and I get to do a movement for wellness journey dance class in a few. How awesome. That sounds like fun. Christina, you are on such an upward journey, just really transforming. I just see you as this butterfly that right now is just pumping all of that energy into its wings. When a butterfly comes out of the chrysalis, it can't fly yet. Did y'all know that? It can't fly when it first comes out. It has to pump the nutrients and get the blood flowing in its wings so that they can perform, they can move. So Christina, you're that beautiful butterfly, the new butterfly that's just ready to float off. And my friend Tina Gallant down in Florida, she gathers the caterpillars and puts them in an enclosure, a mesh enclosure, and gives them that safety from predators so that they can survive. And then after they come out of their chrysalis and they're ready to fly, she releases them. And when they fly off, she always says, live long and prosper. Mm. And I feel that way with all of the new butterflies, the new people that are just on this journey, learning, exploring, asking the questions, and having that spiritual growth. It's live long and prosper, and really get into who you are and find who you are. I love that. I love that all of you were typing in that affirmation. Today, I choose to see my value within the world. Beautiful. And Sally, I saw one of the comments, they're floating by really fast, but I saw something about you were gifted. Here we go. Yesterday I was gifted this wonderful old 1800s trunk. I'm hopefully going to transfer it into a display. Can't wait to get crafty with this today. I can't wait to see pictures of what you're going to do with that trunk. That's going to be amazing. What else we got going on? Yeah, well, remember what I tell you all every morning, Kathy. It's a new day. It's a beautiful day. And you don't have to go back in the past and erase anything. You don't have to change anything. And you definitely don't have to regret. Just start this day with a clean slate. What are you doing with today? What are you doing with this now moment? That's what's important. Not that, this incident happened. Things happen. Oh my gosh. If I had to go back and regret everything that I've done, I wouldn't be sitting here being happy for sure. How about you, Rosalind?
Wait, what are you What word?
that living in the now. I mean, if we start going back and regretting and regurgitating all of the things that we've been through, we can't find our joy. We can't find that now moment where we say, okay, this is a new day. I have a clean slate. I can make my life anything I want to make it. So, life is not about regrets. It really isn't.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part about yesterday's trip is when you, Karen, and I were at Ragged Point and
Yes.
just sitting in the sun
Mhm.
and Karen being, just the positive person she is, has expressed, some vulnerabilities, but also, you know, just her positive attitude just showcased how she moves through difficult times. And so that it was just, beautiful to be around someone like her that is just, it, she really embodies the positive and doesn't let what happened in the past try to change how she feels inside. She's really a product of that positive, live in the moment now.
Yes. And I learned about 7 or 8 years ago, from my mentor that we need all of those experiences. They don't have to be a negative. We don't have to look at them in that light. We can look at them as things happen. We are living here on this earth, and we're not perfect. I mean, we are in God's eyes, we're perfect. And as Marietta tells us, everything is working perfectly, but we're going to make some mistakes. We're going to make choices that may not be for our best and highest good. And when we do, just be gentle with yourself. Don't keep just constantly criticizing and worrying and stressing over what was, because that's done. There's nothing we can do about our past. Absolutely nothing, other than just go into forgiveness and love and being gentle with ourselves and saying, today's a new day. This is a new day. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do with this day that's right in front of me? And I'm going to live it. I'm going to live every day for the rest of my life, and not just exist and not constantly look behind me. I used to use this metaphor that we're driving a vehicle in this lifetime. We're driving this human body. We're in control. We're in the driver's seat. And just like a vehicle, a car has this big windshield, right? It has the big windshield so you can see what's in front of you. But it has this little bitty rear view mirror. And we can choose if we're going to drive that vehicle, constantly looking in that rear view mirror, looking at what we're leaving behind, or are we going to look through the big glass and really see the world and see our lives and the potential. That's the thing. If we're dwelling on past things that happen, those past experiences, we're not seeing what's right in front of us. We're not seeing the potential and the endless possibilities of what could be, instead of staying back and wallowing in what was. So choose. That's our superpower. Choose today. What's this day going to look like for you? Okay, we make that decision every day. I love Karen's statement, and I've been hearing her say this for so many years now. She says, every morning we choose, is this going to be a prison or a playground? That's your choice. That's your choice. And the prison is that rearview mirror, looking back and getting all bogged down and tied up in what was, which is not even the present moment. There may be consequences, yes, of things that we do, but we can choose to turn that around. We can choose to turn our thought process around of how we're dealing with life and what are we doing? What are we doing right now in this moment? And it's okay to cry, Kathy. That's perfectly okay. Just please don't beat yourself up. Please be gentle with you. We're being gentle with you. We're giving you hugs. I see all kinds of love going out to you. So just accept, align, allow, as our Marietta says. Just realize that things happen. We make mistakes. Good morning, Erica.
Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Tony.
Tony De La Rosa's in the house again. Tony, I hope you're doing well, honey. I hope you're feeling good.
Yeah, Robert, I pulled the deck from this Oracle deck. It's Spiritual Support for Entrepreneurs. But the messages could be for anyone.
Oh, that was a great message today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. To really acknowledge our value. And we have to start with ourselves. What's your value to you? Think of how awesome you are. You really are. Every one of you. All right. So what else we got going on? And I gotta look at the time because can't let it slip away this morning. I've got to get ready for the meditation time. So I have to pay attention and not let this show go on and on today. And it's time for prayers. Any prayer requests, anything that's going on that you want us to lift you up for. And let's put Kathy and Stacy right in that center to lift them up today with prayer. And Kathy, I hope that what these words of encouragement are, I hope they have meaning to you and know that they come from our heart. We all love you so much and we want the best. Okay, so any prayer requests you have, go ahead and put them in. And Becky says, I cried. Oh, it's okay. It was releasing it. Let it out loud. Yeah, that's when you do a release, it's really seeing it and letting it go. Acknowledge it, love on it, and then let it go. Releasing with love. Love is what heals. When we can go into that energy of just knowing that we are pure unconditional love inside of this human body. Sometimes we have to uncover that. And I think that's the journey for so many light workers. When you start waking up and realizing what it's all about. It's not all about this human experience. We're here to grow spiritually. That's what our experiences are about. So if you're beating yourself up, anybody, if you're beating yourself up over an experience, just pause. I love using the method pause because you step away from it and you observe it and you're going, wait a minute, what was that lesson? What was that all about? Instead of beating yourself up and wallowing in something went wrong, look at it as that went perfectly so that I could learn from it. So I don't have to repeat that again. If I can learn from what I experienced, then the next time something like that comes up, I can just stop for a moment and say, wait, that didn't work out so well last time. And sometimes we do have to go around a couple of times, don't we? I've been there. I've been at that place where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm back here again. I did it again. But we don't have to beat ourselves up. We're just like, okay, I obviously needed another refresher in that lesson, but it's okay. It's all good because it's all working out the way it's supposed to for our spiritual growth.
interim iterations until you achieve the desired outcome.
Oh, I love that. Christina says, when your past calls, don't answer it. It has nothing new to say. Wow, that's profound. Let's read that again. When your past calls, don't answer it. It has nothing new to say. I love all these jewels you all are dropping this morning. Just beautiful. And yes, Becky, love can be hard at times. It certainly can. Yeah. Stacy Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again. Yeah. How many times have I said that? It's like, oh no, not that again. And Hope has a prayer.
Prayers for NEPs experiencing contrast. May they be able to accept, align, allow.
Absolutely. We came here for that contrast. Sometimes that's a hard thing to accept, but it's so true. If not, we would just stayed in spirit. There's no contrast in spirit. We needed those experiences so our soul can really move forward and grow. Just think of all of the enlightened masters, those ascended masters, and what they went through and the things that happened while they were here on earth. And they did that so they could be that ascended master that's guiding those souls that are still learning and still growing. So it's your class in divine mastery. Look at it that way. And Karen and I had a beautiful, deep conversation last night before bed. And I was saying those bigger experiences that we have, those bigger fires, really give us our bigger growth. That's really where we leap forward when we have something we go through and we can look at it and say, wow, that was quite the experience. That was quite a lesson there. And then go forward from it. And sometimes when we can get to that point of talking about it and not having all of those awful, yucky emotions come up, we've really understood. We really get to a point of understanding. I call it 0 point. When we can get to that 0 point of, oh, I don't feel one way or the other about it now. It happened. It was an experience. I learned from it. I grew from it, and I let it go. That's the 0 point. That's where you're neutral. And when we can be neutral about something, wow, we've really worked our way through it to where we have more understanding, we have more growth. And it was so funny. We were talking, and she goes, so you really feel neutral about some of the people that have been like mean and hurtful? And I'm like, yeah, I don't feel any way at all about them. Just pure love and wishing them well, wishing them that they can find peace inside. Because when we get to that neutral point, that's when the peace comes in. Just think of silence, and think of like yesterday when we were at the ocean and just watching those waves go out and come in. And it's like, the waves don't feel anything. They don't feel anger. They don't feel regret. They just do what they're supposed to do. They just know they have a job to do. They shine beauty out into the world. When we can get to that neutral point of not having all of those deep emotions constantly grinding at us. I call them our sandpaper. When something comes up and we're learning and we're shining from it, that's sandpaper smoothing out the rough edges. And then we can really shine like a diamond out into the world. So yeah, let's all get to that point. Let's get to the 0 point where things aren't so heavy anymore. And we can feel our light bodies. We are love and light. It's what we are. So let's all find it. And Jean woke up. Good morning, darling Jean.
Good
I
morning,
love
Auntie
you
Jean.
so much. Jean, I shared my little book that you gave me. I shared it with Karen last night and let her read it. It's called I Heart Your Heart. And it's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you again for that gift. I carry it with me all the time. All right, so we have any more prayer requests, and we're going to figure out what color we're working on today. I think we've kind of already figured it out. I think we're working on releasing anything from past experiences in this lifetime. I think that's what our lesson is and our clearing energy is for today. But what do y'all feel? What are you feeling into right now?
Letting go of trying to control the outcome of a situation.
And I think letting go of the attachment to the outcome. Sometimes we don't think about that. You know, we put something out there and we pray about it and we ask for it to change and we ask for things, but what we're not looking at is we have that attachment, that expectation, the way we want it to work out. When we can lose that expectation and lose that attachment, wow, we can see miracles happen. All right, so I don't know if there were any more prayer requests. Just glancing through them.
There was one earlier, Sally wanted to uplift her and Tony because of the week left them exhausted, and so uplifting you to have a restful day.
Absolutely. I hope this day goes well for you, your last day at work for a couple of days. And we look forward to your message today, Sally, when you come on this afternoon. And Becky says, we are a sounding board for all. I love that. Stacy, praying for us all. Prayers of gratitude. Yes, yes. Absolutely. That's the magic ingredient. When we can look at experiences and we can look at the people in our life and you know what that interaction is, just go into gratitude. Going into gratitude changes everything. I've been saying that for years. Gratitude changes everything. You can really feel it from the heart. Yes, it's all about self-love and healing today. It is, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's what we need to focus on. Instead of picking a color, I'm going to pick the color. You know, just dig through and find it. If there's any more prayer requests, go ahead and type those in. I feel like I need another deck of cards and just keep them all sorted. Read our prayer today. All right. Of course, the one I look for is not going to pop up for me.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for yellow. It will be the last one that I find. It is Archangel Raphael, or Raziel, I'm sorry. And obviously Raphael is here too. Erica praying for peace and equality. I like that. And Rick, continued healing for your legs. Christina, prayer for healing and hope to all those that need it. Beautiful. Okay, so that's the color to focus on right now. We had yellow yesterday mixed in with a few other colors, but today I just feel like we need to all take in this color. Yes, the healing that happens when we open up to releasing things from our past, releasing what's in the DNA as well as the past lives and this life, the things that have happened up to this point. So let's do that. Let's get very centered. And if y'all remember, I've taught you how to bring the two hemispheres of your brain together with some acupressure. Just make a soft fist and just hit that heel of the hand. That's the meridian point that you're going to bring the two hemispheres in focus. You only have to do it for a minute, and that's all it takes because the brain starts responding right away. It's like, wait a minute, I got to get together here. And then just release and breathe in. And focus on that breath that's coming in. And release it back out. Let your body start to relax some. And with your next breath in, focus on yellow, whatever shade of yellow it is. It might be bright sunshine. It might be a banana peel yellow. Whatever it is, just breathe it in and see where it goes in your body. Follow the breath. Follow that stream of light. And let's call in Archangel Raziel and Archangel Raphael, asking for healing today. Follow the light. And when you release your breath, just start letting go. Start releasing it out. Anything that's not serving your best and highest good, it's just got to go. Releasing it with love. And you might find yourself crying or burping or somehow letting out that energy. Just release it. It's stagnant energy that's inside of you. That's what creates the pain. So breathe it in again, a beautiful yellow. And give it time to do its job. Let it go right to where you're hurting. If it's a heart hurt, just see that yellow hanging around your heart. Just welcome it in. Acknowledge whatever's being highlighted, whatever comes in there into your thought process. Just acknowledge it. Say hello to it. Say thank you. Show some gratitude. Thank you for being part of my experience here. Thank you that I'm having some spiritual growth from that experience. And then release it out. And breathe in the yellow again and see if there's any more of that left or if it's traveling now somewhere else. Sometimes the energy follows the pain. So if pain is moving, maybe it went to a different place in your body. Maybe it moved down to a different chakra. I'm feeling a lot of constriction with the throat chakra today. So breathe, if that's you, breathe it in, right into the throat chakra. Just open up that energy field. Just see it opening. As you breathe in, let the breath bring the energy open wider for you. And feeling somebody that's not able to speak up and say what you want to say. You're holding back and you're swallowing words. And you're saying yes, even when you mean no. So if that's you, just release and just be gentle with yourself. No judgment, no criticism. Just acknowledging right now. And if there's a part that's being really stubborn, as I'm feeling a lot of tightness, there's somebody that your body is just so tight, just sitting there like it's coiled up inside of you. Really breathe into it and envision that you can reach in and touch that part of you that's hurting, that part that's just feeling the extreme of emotion, the extreme energy, and maybe you don't even know what that's from. Maybe it just feels out of sorts. We all have days like that where we're not sure what it is, but it just doesn't feel so good. That could be from your past lives. It could be in your DNA from your ancestry. So envision you can reach right into that spot. And you're just going to say, I want you to come to the outside because you're not feeling so good on the inside. Just come out, asking you with love, and I'm releasing you with love. And I felt somebody just tug energy out of your heart. You just pulled it right out of there and said, I love you enough to let you go. I love me enough to let this pain go. It's all about self-love and self-care, just like Sally said. Give yourself that gift today to love on you, to be gentle with you, to be forgiving. Things happen. When we go into forgiveness, it's a release that we do that helps us to clear our energy, to find our way back home in our heart, home to where peace is. And do that scan again. Breathe in. See where the light goes. See if that yellow is traveling anywhere else in your body. Find the calm, find the peace. This is what happens when we release. Afterward, we just sit in the energy of just being, just loving ourselves and saying, wow, I made it through that. I made it through. And look at, I'm on the other side now. I'm just seeing like peaceful water right now. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who did that work. And if you weren't able to do it in this moment, please at some point today, just sit. Just sit quietly. Maybe you can do it during the silent meditation today. Just sit there and allow that energy to come in. Allow the angels to hold you up while you do that work. And just release whatever it is from you, letting it go with love. And now breathe in more of the love. Let's take love into our heart. Feel beautiful Kuan Yin coming in with some love and compassion. Just loving on you now that you've done that release. Maybe there was crying. Maybe you wanted to pound a pillow and just really get that energy out of you. And let Kuan Yin now tell you how loved you are, how beautiful you are. And as you take in that energy of love, share it out with others. All of those that we put in the circle, in that prayer circle, let's lift them up right now, putting our arms around them, letting them know they're loved. That's what family does. That's what this family does. We always love on each other. So all those prayer requests, We're going to send love into them, and we're going to ask the angels to take them and lift them up and minister to them in whatever way is needed, whatever is for their best and highest good. Just to keep giving love. And then let's give love to each other. I love this tradition that we do each morning. We hold each other in love and we say some gratitude and love to each other. And we do that on the count of 3. Do you want to count us down?
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. I love you. I love you all. Give yourself a big hug. Give yourself that hug. It feels so good when you hug yourself and you just say, I love you. Do that self-love all day long. Be gentle with you. And Kathy, I pray that you can be gentle with yourself today and show more self-love to you. You're worthy of it. You are worthy. Say that to yourself. I am worthy. Yeah, I am worthy. I deserve love. And the silent meditation is at 11 a.m. Eastern, yes. We play some beautiful music and just go into your own meditation time, sitting there with whatever spirit guide comes through for you to sit with and release and go to that beautiful place. While the music is playing, Ruth and I are talking and asking the angels what needs to be shared, what vision there is for us to share out with you. You don't have to apologize for anything, Kathy. This is a place of release. This is a safe place. I want you all to know that. Whatever you bring to the table, whether that's the uplifting or that's the need to be uplifted, you're in the perfect place because there's no judgment here. There's no criticism. There's no judgment. There's only love.
We're holding you in love, Kathy.
Yeah. Hold yourself in love. Let us be the mirror that shows you your beauty. There is beauty inside of you. Go in and find that. And thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Those of you that ask for physical healing, Rick, I love you, my friend. I think of you so much. And Rick, if you want me to send you some Time Heals energy for your legs, I certainly will do that. I remember when I was teaching Time Heals, Rick was there. He wasn't in the class, but he was there at Love and Light where I was doing the class. And I try to pull somebody that's not in the class to demonstrate the healing. And Rick was there one night, and it was such a beautiful experience just to see the difference after we did the healing for you. So absolutely love on yourself, pull in the healing energy. You're so welcome, Rick. And Crystal Nobles, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being with us. I see all the thank you and love yous. We are going to end the show with, guess what? Our theme song. So much love for all of you. I can get my mouse to work. Go into the energy of this song and really know it is a beautiful day. What have you got planned for today? A chill day.
Whatever comes out. Silent meditation.
Yeah.
Coffee and conversations.
And we're going to do your aura photo today. I put the machine out so I could remember to do it.
Okay.
We're going to do aura photos for Karen and Rosalind today. I'm excited.
Is it Marietta that does, she said that accept, align, allow?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Marietta Stoner down in the Keys. Actually, I don't think she's in the Keys at the moment. They're working on their boat up in, I believe, St. Augustine, Florida. Marietta, if you're listening, we love you so much. So grateful that you taught us that little song, Accept the Line Loud.
I sing that a lot. Namaste,
See
y'all.
lots of namaste, y'alls. Stay in your beauty today. Walk in beauty. That was our card from yesterday, and I still am just reveling in all the beauty that happened yesterday.
Oh, that's
and
what I need to
today.
do. I need to go through my pictures.
Yeah, me too. And Kathy says, I will take a picture of the beautiful scene out my window. I do not want any more snow, but it is beautiful. I know, that's the thing about snow, right? It is beautiful to look at, but then you have all the other stuff that goes along with it, shoveling and getting out in the cold of it. And Marietta is here, and she says, love to you all too. Marietta, I love you so much, and I hope that Sweet Dreams is coming along well. I'm still waiting for my pictures. All right, so we have people that have taken us out of here. Let's all say it together. Namaste, y'all. I love you all so much. We'll see you later.